we are right in the middle of the off season in the NHL. There's not a heck of a lot of news circling around, so let's have some fun. Today in another NHL 22 video, we're going to see if we can win a Stanley Cup in franchise mode, but we have to make a trade with every single team in the NHL. And the question of the day is, has your favorite player ever been traded? Let me know down below in the comments. If you're excited for the trades, smash that like button down below. And if you love NHL 22 content, also make sure to subscribe. Let's start the franchise mode. We're now inside franchise mode in NHL 22, and I didn't want to make it easy for myself by giving myself a cup contender right off the start, so today we're choosing the Anaheim Ducks. Now I only have one rule for this video that I have to follow just to make it a little bit more difficult. We are not allowed to trade any future draft picks. If we trade any draft picks, it has to be from this year. Oh yeah, by the way, trade difficulties on medium. I'm not that good. I can't do this on hard.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
Here are the forward lines before we commence the trading, and here's our defense. Don't forget about John Gibson in the net. Time to commit some absolute thievery. First trade of the video, we're trying to upgrade our defense core. We're giving up Mason McTavish.
Whoa, hey.
To the Arizona Coyotes in exchange for Jacob Chychrun and a fourth. Will it go through? And trade is accepted.
Jesus Christ.
Next trade we're trying to do is with the Boston Bruins. We're getting Nick Foligno on that third line with his defensive skills. In return, we're giving him Max Jones and that Arizona fourth. Will it go through? And trade is accepted. Next trade is with the Buffalo Sabres. We're giving up Jakob Silfverberg and a prospect for Alex Tuch and a sixth. Will it go through? And trade is accepted. Next trade is with the Calgary Flames, where we're trying to get Mikhail Backlund and a fifth in exchange for Adam Henrique. Will it go through? And trade is accepted. Next is a trade with the Carolina Hurricanes. We're trying to give up Isaac Lundestrom and a sixth for Jordan Staal and a seventh. Will it go through? And trade is accepted. Next up is the Chicago Blackhawks. We're trying to make another 1-for-1 Axel Anderson for Jake McCabe. Will it go through? And trade is accepted. Next is the Colorado Avalanche. We're trying to swap backup goalies by giving them Stolarz and Brendan Gulli for Georgiev and a seventh. Will it go through? And trade is accepted. Next is a big boy trade out of Columbus. We're trying to give him Jamie Drysdale for Zach Werenski, a third and 2/4. Will it go through? Trade is accepted. Another 1-for-1 trade with the Dallas Stars. We're trying to upgrade the backup yet again, moving up 1 overall from 82 in Georgiev to 83 in Hudobin. Will it go through? And trade is accepted. Next, we're trying to make a move with the Red Wings. We're giving up Cam Fowler for Nick Leddy and a fourth. We're dropping about $2 million in cap hit with this trade. Will it go through? And trade is accepted. My God, the Oilers are stubborn. I've tried to give them 4 different trade proposals, but we're trying to get Warren Fogle for Derek Grant, a fourth and 2/5. Will it go through? And trade is finally accepted. Next is a trade with the Panthers, and we're trying to give up Ryan Strowman a fifth for Sam Reinhart. The difference here is that Sam Reinhart actually fits the first line, so will it go through? And trade is accepted. Next up is a trade with the LA Kings. We're giving them Shattenkirk and a sixth for Alex Edler and a fourth. We're trying to shed a little bit of a cap as we're getting close to the top of the salary cap, so will this trade go through? And trade is accepted. Next up with the Wild is a simple 1-for-1 Sonny Milano for Ryan Hartman. Ryan Hartman's slightly better than Milano in offensive and defensive, so we'll see if this goes through, and it does. This is just another cap dump situation with the Montreal Canadiens. We're giving them Nick Leddy and a fourth. In return, we're getting Joel Edmondson. Will it go through? And trade is accepted. This is a risky trade with the Nashville Predators, but we're going to try it. Jacob Chychrun for Matthias Ekholm, a third and a fifth. Will it go through? And trade is accepted. Another backup goalie swap is we're swapping Hudobin and a 4th-round pick to the Devils for Vitek Vanacek. Will it go through? Beautiful. That takes $3 million off our cap hit. Another 1-for-1 trade with the Islanders this time. Anthony Beauvillier for this prospect that I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name. Will it go through? Trade is accepted. We have an excessive amount of draft picks, so we're just trying to swap a fifth and a seventh to the Rangers for a fourth. Will it go through? Trade is accepted. Trevor Zegras, Max Comtois, and a fourth to the Ottawa Senators for Alex DeBrincat. Will it go through? And trade is accepted.
Whoa, just take it easy, man.
Another trade where we're just trying to get rid of 4th-round picks, so we're giving up 2/4 for a third to the Flyers. Will it go through? Yes, it will. You can call this cheating if you want to, but I've been sitting here for 20 minutes and I cannot find a trade with the Penguins. They're so close to the cap. We're so close to the cap. I just need to move on from Pittsburgh. Take a free 3rd-round pick for your 4th-round pick. Next up is the San Jose Sharks, and we're trying to get Mario Ferraro because he's got 1 year left on his entry-level deal. We're giving up Josh Mahura and 2/3. Will it go through? Trade is accepted. Next up is the Seattle Kraken, and we're trying to upgrade our second line by giving them Vetrano a second and a fourth for Jared McCann. Will it go through? Trade is accepted. Next up is the St. Louis Blues, and we're trying to move Sam Steele to the Blues for Nola Chari and a 5th round pick. Will it go through? Trade is accepted. Next up, we're trying to move Alex Tuch to the Tampa Bay Lightning with a prospect and a 5th for Alex Killorn and a 6th. Will it go through? And trade is accepted. This is the only trade I can find with the Leafs, and as you can see, our value is a little bit more than theirs, but we're trying to give up Tracy and a 6 for Bunting. Will it go through? Yes, it will. Gibson and Zellweger for Demko. Bang. Yes! Next up is a trade with the Vegas Golden Knights. We're giving them Joel Edmondson for Braden McNabb and a 5th round pick. Will it go through? Trade is accepted. Another 1-for-1 trade with the Capitals. Alex Edler for Nick Jensen. Will it go through? Trade is accepted. And last but certainly not least, we've been holding on to our 1st round draft pick, and we're going to use it now. Michael Backlund, Nola Chari, and a 1st round pick for Blake Wheeler. Will it go through? And trade is accepted. And that was a trade with every single team in the NHL. Let's go look at the Anaheim Ducks lineup. And man, this lineup has changed, but there is one player that has stayed on the team the whole time, and that is Troy Terry. Troy Terry's playing on that top line with Alex DeBrincat and Sam Reinhart. Second line consists of Anthony Beauvillier, Jared McCann, and Blake Wheeler. Third line is Alex Killorn, Nick Foligno, and Ryan Hartman. And the fourth line is Warren Fogle, Jordan Stahl, and Michael Bunting. On defense, we have Werenski and Ekholm as a +5 on the first pair. Second pair is Mario Ferraro and Jake McCabe. And the last pair is Nick Jensen and Braden McNabb. And in between the pipes, we have Thatcher Demko and Vitek Vanacek. Now that we've done a trade with every single team in the NHL, let's simulate to see if the Anaheim Ducks can win the Stanley Cup. Stanley Cup finals are over, and the Stanley Cup champion is the Colorado Avalanche. The Anaheim Ducks finished in first place in the Pacific Division with 107 points with a record of 48, 23, and 11. Brincat led the team in goals and points with 42 goals and 74 points. And Thatcher Demko had a fantastic season with 40, 20, and 10 is his record with 5 shutouts, a 920, and a 232. And as you can see, we got to the 3rd round where we played the Colorado Avalanche, and we lost in 5 games as Colorado went on to win the Stanley Cup. Thank you so much for watching the video, and if you enjoyed it, make sure to hit that like button down below. And if you enjoy hockey content, make sure to hit that subscribe button, as we're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by the time the next NHL season starts. My name is Zoo. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Of course EA had Toronto go to the Stanley Cup final.